And as always, guys, just a quick shout out, by the way, that we're doing our Share and Iftar campaign. We're super excited about this year. We are giving back in collaboration with Dubai Tourism. If you're heading for Iftar, basically, please take a photo of it, share it on Lovin Dubai, and use the hashtag Share and Iftar. If you do that, we're going to give an iftar back to those in need. Jumping into our top stories, 176 people have been arrested for begging in Dubai ahead of Ramadan. So this was between March and the first day of Ramadan. That's our top story. And I've lost my train of thought a little bit.
I mean, of course, it is something that the authorities are raising much awareness about. So it's definitely,
something that we're going to be aware of. And the story was shared on Instagram, and it had a huge reaction, a huge response. So the message from the police is that begging is a wrong, an act of compassion, and the new campaign is fighting against begging. Look, as we know, the holy month of Ramadan is upon us, and that usually brings more begging on the street. Many turn to begging out of financial desperation, but also what the police are saying. So just be aware of this. And it's an awareness campaign that others create professional gangs of beggars, or they actually recruit people apparently from outside of the country to work as beggars as part of a bigger plot. Now, this is the messaging that we're getting from Dubai Police, and you're seeing the photos beside us on Facebook, and there are more photos. These are fake beggars. These are the photos that we've been shared from Dubai Police, and they are not real beggars. And it's tricky because it's the month of giving, and your heart doesn't know where to sit really when you see these photos. So it's a real tricky one.
That's so true. And yes, Ramadan is in fact a month of giving, but it's best to donate to well-known charity organizations where you can guarantee your money is going to help those in need. And the message from the police is that there are charitable alternatives you can turn to. A team has been formed to combat begging across Dubai before the beginning of the holy month of Ramadan to monitor places expected to be frequented by beggars.
And the clear message is that there are official and charitable entities and authorities ready to help the people in need, which Dubai Police urge whomever is needing of financial aid to turn to. So basically, if you need financial aid, they want you to turn to charitable initiatives. Dubai Police said that begging poses a serious threat to the safety and security of our society. We take the matter seriously as it ruins the reputation of the Emirate, and it also affects the security as it increases cases of theft and pickpocketing. So the message from the top is begging can affect the safety and security if you are and this was kind of the conversation that developed, right? Because people see the photos and your heart kind of breaks because you imagine, I feel like we all see a beggar and we assume that they are in need. However, the conversation developed and people are like, okay, well, what are the financial where are the charitable initiatives that we can turn to?
Yeah.
And people have just listed a whole host. So in Dubai, we have, of course, Dubai Cares, Noor Dubai, Dar Al Bur Society, Baital Car Society, Emirates Foundation. There's a massive list. It's all on our Instagram. And we can also share it in an article. It might be helpful. But I think a lot of people are saying, like, okay, so if we need financial aid, where can we turn to? And there's a big list of Dubai charitable initiatives that may be able to help you, and beyond. Actually, there is, Fujairah Charity Association, Sharjah City for Humanitarian Services. There's a lot there to be aware of if you're in financial need.
And seeing these people, it's truly heartbreaking, like you said. So, I mean, if you have a list of these places, or if you're aware, like, of course, if someone, I guess, approaches you and tells you of their uncertainties and asks you for money, you can obviously direct them to these organizations and tell them that that's where they can get proper and legal help. Now we'll move on to our next story. Dubai Public Park